Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to list 5 dark secrets about Minions. Let's get right into it. There's a theory that the Nazis invented Minions. Telegraph reported that the Minions are based on Jewish children, adopted by the Nazis and used for horrific experiments during the war. In 2015, social media users shared a photo with a caption depicting young Holocaust victims who were subjected to Nazi gas experiments. They also said that their high-pitched voices in the movie are meant to represent the high-pitched screams of the children during the cruel experiments. The meme quickly spread among Spanish-speaking Twitter users, but many were skeptical of its claim. Earlier versions of the photograph were tagged as depicting a live-action film version of Despicable Me from the 1920s, giving it a humorous context. The photograph was actually taken around 1908, long before the Nazi Party was formed, and the unusual equipment depicted was known as the Hall and Rees submarine escape apparatus. Early submarines were prone to sinking, and a series of mishaps prior to the First World War prompted the Admiralty to investigate the possibility of developing an escape device for trapped crews. One of these helmets, designed by Captain SS Hull and Fleet Surgeon O. Rees, built by Sebe Gorman, went into production for a short time. They get their voices from Despicable Me directors Pierre Coffin and Chris Renaud. Coffin, a French-Indonesian, is credited with devising the little guy's peculiar speech patterns. He also provides all 3 main characters in the new film. Surprisingly, despite his success, Coffin says his father has this idea that people in show business are strange. As Coffin explained to The Guardian, he wanted me to have a serious job. Their language is a scrapbook compilation of different human tongues. The Minions' other trump card is a torrent of high-octane, seemingly multilingual drivel that somehow manages to express their simple intentions. The Minions have their own language called the Minionese. Minionese appears to be a polyglot language, borrowing words and grammatical rules from a variety of languages. Minionese contains some English words, such as banana, apple, and potato. Minions, as has been demonstrated numerous times, are particularly obsessed with food. Minionese also contains words from other languages, including Spanish, Italian, Chinese, Filipino, French, and Russian, as well as Spanish-sounding words. No non-Minion character has ever directly spoken Minionese, though some characters, most notably Gru, can understand it. The Minions can understand English as well, though none of them have ever been heard speaking it. This suggests that some of their words, that are only slightly different from a word in another language with similar meaning and use, are simply the result of word imitation and widely held single-letter speech impediments, and that some of their words may have multiple variants depending on which version of the commonly held speech impediments the Minion speaking possesses, or if the Minion possesses a speech impediment for the letters B. Furthermore, some words that appear to be Minionese only, or words from other languages that are used in Minionese in ways they would not normally be used, can be understood partially through context. As a result of all of this nonsense, one must take this sentence in context. However, Coffin said that this was all gibberish. He told The Guardian, "It's gibberish." He then added, "It's a mixture of all the languages of the world, and it's about finding a particular magical rhythm and melody that makes the nonsense make sense." He then clarified, "If I need to evoke something specific, I might search the internet for a particular word from a particular language, like, for instance, something Dutch for an argument, as it's quite guttural, but without the visuals, the words are meaningless." The Minions were originally supposed to be a bunch of orc-like, muscular thugs, not pint-sized goofballs. Coffin told The Guardian how the little guys evolved into their current yellow form in order to make Gru's character more likable. Coffin said that the animators put goggles on them, added workers' overalls, making them look like the subterranean mole men type creatures, gave them an increasingly saturated yellow skin tone, and then they became the Minions. He then said, "And from that first scene, we knew they gave the other characters counterbalance, had great comedic potential, and were super cute. They are genderless." HuffPost Entertainment spoke with Minions creator Pierre Coffin, who confirmed that despite their male names, the Minions are genderless. Although the animators considered adding some female names to the mix, they decided against it. Coffin explained with a laugh, "Minions are so dumb that they couldn't be girls." Additionally, the director confirmed that Minions cannot reproduce or divide themselves in any way to create more Minions. He said, "Once you start saying, well, they do reproduce, and it happens this way, it obviously becomes awkward. And so, however many Minions exist now is the same number that have existed through the centuries. They were basically immortal, even if the animators prefer not to answer that question outright." Coffin said, "We're just sort of making things up as we move along." We want to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think of these dark secrets about the Minions? Let us know in the comment section down below. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.